I think Randy's upset. Poor guy, dude. I think he's upset. Poor guy. Damn. Poor guy, dude. Poor guy, dude. That's a poor guy, dude. Oh. We got to feel sorry for him. We just got to. We got to feel sorry for Randy. Just got to.
The shot of field, they was in a dugout. Free my niggas out this cell, cause they living in hell. Could've died at 11, I ain't wanna turn 12. And my mama said why, I swear I can't even lie. Told my mama I'd rather go to hell than be a cop. Where I'm from, we don't tell, we throw shells at the op. Try to throw me in a cell, know they wanna see me right, yeah. Can't believe they had me locked up in isolation. Writing raps on the back of my indictment papers. No commissary, I couldn't even buy the right paper.
Get out of here, you freaking cutie patootie. You freaking cutie patootie. You gotta get out of here, man. You freaking cutie patootie. You're way too cute. Oh, no. How you liking my water, bud? Nee? Ugh. Freaking tail. Out my face, dude. Come on, Neo. What? What do you want, bro? Hello, is anyone out there? Hmm. Freaking cutie. He has 5 hype. Dude, oh god. What's up, bro? Whoa. Holy frig, snacks. Yeah. PC Master Race. But that's okay. They're still like $600 or something, aren't they? Like, I could never imagine owning a console. Lol. But, I mean, shit. Some people like them, right? Imagine owning a console. Frig, eh? Frig. Could you imagine? I couldn't. What do we got here? Where is he? Dead. I friggin' win. So you excited about the PS5 or what, bud? You gonna become a friggin' fragger, dude? Hey, dude? Big frags? You gonna become a fragger, bro? Big frags for the boys? Big gamer. Yeah. 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 Skirt, skirt. Skirt, skirt. I don't think you can play with us. Because it's not crossplay, I don't think. Brother mans, I need one more friggin' thing. We gotta come back here.
When it's smoking the L, we ain't speaking on shit, we gon' go out the vibe. When it's smoking the L, we ain't speaking on shit, we gon' pull up and slide. They don't bang when we bang, they ain't part of the game, they ain't part of our tribe. Niggas speak on the game, we gon' knock out his brain, and that's on the guys. When it's smoking the L, we ain't speaking on shit, we gon' go out the vibe. When it's smoking the L, we ain't speaking on shit, we gon' pull up and slide. They don't bang when we bang, they ain't part of the game, they ain't part of our tribe. Niggas speak on the game, we gon' knock out his brain, and that's on the guys. Pussy niggas say, look up for me, I don't stay for. I'm a road nigga in a race car with a 40 Glock and an AR. I'm a street nigga, fuck a day job. If you really want it, gotta pray for it. Spend last night, I ain't hitting on. We gon' double back with a re-drill. Shoulder strap, no refill. My young nigga want a free kill. They don't understand that it's deep pill. My uncle bought me free pills. We went to school for them free meals. We don't fuck around with the cheap pills. Just imagine how a nigga feel in a battlefield with that mud on my cleats. Say they looking for my game, but we good where they be. Thuggin' with the thugs on the we are so we are the
Oh, you got a computer now? Pull a Frosty and upgrade your RAM. Ski Mask is triggered, that's why we're listening. He's been doing 5-minute streams because no one's showing up. He's not making any money. He's upset.
recognize that microwave, you better leave your sisters.
So I imagine at some point, and I just wanted to have a good run on this game, you know what I'm saying?
It's a graveyard or a glizzy. Swerve way harder than these niggas. Fresh out the county on a mission. Big life for my bridges. Edit out that nitty gritty, now my name buzz. Running real I can't go out like Kane Cousins. Shooter with me, say that he gon' bust a brain for me. And I'ma spin a check and make sure all this chain's bloody. Smoke on the L when you speaking on shit, we gon' go out the vibe. When it's smoke on the L when you speaking on shit, we gon' pull up and slide. They don't bang when we bang, they ain't part of the game, they ain't part of our tribe. Niggas speak on the game, we gon' knock out his brain, and that's on the guys. When it's smoke on the L when you speaking on shit, we gon' go out the vibe. When it's smoke on the L when you speaking on shit, we gon' pull up and slide. They don't bang when we bang, they ain't part of the game, they ain't part of our tribe. Niggas speak on the game, we gon' knock out his brain, and that's on the guys.
Poor guy.
Domino's, we're more than just pizza with our mix and match sauce. Because we didn't stop at pizza, and you don't have to either.
If it ain't one mind, you're out of your fucking mind. It's for my slum child, yeah. It's for my slum child, yeah. It's for my slum child, yeah. It's for my slum child. Run it up and then he run wild. Ran thought, that's how he run around. Raised up a soldier in the road, and she gon' run down. Can't get no sleep, cause when he's sleeping, those guns sound. His granny say, grandson, please put those guns down. He on parole, they catch him clutching, ain't no bun down. Demon searching for his soul, they come down. Demon searching for his soul, he can't run now. 2013, sell B4, late night shooting dice. I'm about to strike a dope. New flash, young mayor, count shells in front of the stove. I say damn, turned around and hit the sound on the remote. Some gutter shits and bam, government say bam, got smoke. Knucklehead hit his knees screaming, God please no. Shit was crazy, holding little baby on it float.
Gangsta vibes, baby. Gangsta up in this bitch. We all gangsters up in this bitch. Gangsters, gang life for me. Gang, yeah. Gang. Gang shit, yeah. Yeah. Wow. Dog life in ba 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 da da. I'm a real gangster. Da 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 da. Oh, that was a gangster scene. Oh shit! No! God damn it! Where's my healing drone though, bro? Oh my god. Jesus Christ, here it is. Oh, I get to heal. No! Who said that you're allowed to fucking do that, man?
Well.
No!
Look, man, yeah. I would do a donation though to do the calling thing, but not last night. I have my phone number. I gotta get off the screen in a second. Get some food. Who knows? Who knows?
Okay, can we kill this fucking thing yet? Thank you. Nice. Excellent item.
Well, I was ruminating at the beginning of the stream. It's only been 30 minutes. I still feel exactly the same.
Quick, somebody donate.
No, it's the same group of people. And by far, majority haters.
Quick. Quick. Faithless, get over there, bro. Help him out, man. He needs a confidence boost. Go tell him I got more viewers over here. That'll get him every time. Hurry, Faithless. I'm banned. I would if I could. Trust me, I would if I could. I was already in there letting him know how I felt. He didn't like it. He said, that's enough. Give me that item, bro. Fuck. Come on, Faithless. Go yoink his viewers for me, dude. Go tell him Landon Plays Games is live if anybody wants to go over and say hello. Let's see if we can get some of the homies over here, you know what I'm saying?
Better days ahead. Every day is gonna be an adventure. Oh, Mom,
Yeah, boy.
Don't be a birdie in Miami if they playing rolling loud. Give a fuck about no law play when my dog is going down. Through my Cuban straight to Gucci, said I'm jumping in the crowd. Ain't no other way I'm supposed to play that soldier way, my style. While them boxes out with red.
Yeah, you gotta put a space in my name, bro. Come on, you know this. You did ban my name. You gotta call me Cat Killer or something. He likes that. You may not get banned if you call me Cat Killer. Or Cornwall's another good name for me. But yeah, bro, don't assume you can just use my name without Randy feeling some type of way. Because he's gonna feel some type. Let's do this. Oh, we don't even have enough? We still don't have enough, bruh.
Chopper 6 in the Chevy, that's the way we roll around. And for them bitches that ain't used to know, I bet they know us now. Hey, B1017, they like why they showing out. And my limbers look like living, look like Florida in my mouth. And I just left from Virginia, I was walking through the crowd. And that bitch ain't used to like me, but she talking to me now. We gon' show a bitch out.
You did it, dude. Thank you. Holy fuck, we might die. Fuck. Damn it. Yeah, he does love it. You didn't get banned. Tell him to unban me. Say, he'll donate $50 if you unban him. Gangsta shit. Gangsta shit. Gang.
Ready to go get some food.
The ish.
Be back live after that.
Oh, he's leaving. Dang, you did it, Faithless. You triggered Randy.
I'll be right back.
Oh, rage quit. Oh, you did it, Faithless. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? That was mean. That was mean, dude. You fucking hurt his feelings. Now he's gonna come over here and check. Yeah, you know, he's on his way, dude. Randy incoming. Let's go. Let's go. Get it, boy. Yeah, you should feel bad, man. He's fucking weak. Picking on a weak man. Poor guy, dude. Poor guy. Fucking trolls. You fucking trolls. What's that even do, dude? Nice. We got the ukuleles. You fucking troll, man. You're an asshole. You're a fucking asshole, bro. Wow. Ski Mask, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't ask him to do that. I didn't ask him to do that, man. In fact, I told him that you were sensitive mask today, so that he had better not go over. I was getting ready to donate $50 too, and he went offline. So I don't know what the deal with that is, dude. No wonder you don't have any donos coming through, dude, because people want to donate and then you just go offline, you know. We like our live streamers to live stream. You know, if I'm gonna donate to a live streamer, I want him to be live streaming. You know what I'm saying? Not just free money to sit around in your car and smoke blunts, dude. You got to live stream for the boys to get donos. I mean, that's how it fucking works, buddy. And the sooner you figure that out, the better off you'll be. All right, bud. Don't worry about it though, Randy. I got your back, man. Next time you go live, count on it. $50 hairs. 50 big ones. Okay? Cool? $50 big ones with your name on it, bucko. Heard it here first. Nice. What a great item. Yeah, dude, all you gotta do is go live. After you take a nap and you feel a little bit better, just know that this chat has your back, Randalicious. They call him Randalicious because he's so delicious. Did you know that? I did. I definitely did. Randylicious. What? Did I already get everything over here, bud? 420, blaze it. 420, blaze it. I mean, he could get creative with the dono goals. I'm sure some of his audience would pay him to have a dono goal of me. You know, like donate $50 so Landon looks like a fool, right? I mean, we do that to him all the time. He hasn't figured it out, little bruises. He hasn't been able to figure it out. Much like Attila. He's lost in the sauce, baby. Attila can't seem to figure it out either, Randy. Attila just gets good ideas, good situations, you know, with the porn wife falling right into his lap, and he just doesn't know what to fucking do about it. Poor guy. I feel sorry for Ski Mask, man. Such a good guy. He's such a good guy, you know. Just goes live and does his own thing. Doesn't bother anybody. And haters like Denny Crane have to come and, you know, spew their hatred. Holy, we got some good damage items. Let's get out of here now. There are a fair amount of enemies around, though. But fuck it. Wow, just fucking exploded him. What's up, Doge? We were just feeling sorry for Ski Mask. The guy's having a tough day. Nobody's respecting the Kingpin today. Nobody's respecting the hustle, dude. You know, the caricature that he's created is not benefiting him anymore, and he's wondering why that might be. If anyone has any ideas as to why that might be. I mean, he certainly streams enough. Always telling the truth. He's never embellishing things to make himself look better. Like, you know, typical streamer stuff. You'd expect a lot of streamers to do, but he doesn't, man. Stand-up guy. Hashtag I stand with Ski Mask. Don't you? I do. And I think you should too. As if I died, bro. We had such good items. Yeah, Wappy Flanker was calling Andy Dick and telling him that Cappy was using him and that they already made $20,000 off of him. So he was a little upset. And that they're setting him up for some sort of molestation case on the account of the sodomization of One Sonic last night. An unconscious One Sonic was sodomized. On Captain Content's stream. And there's excellent footage of the sodomy occurring. So we'll just have to wait and see how Pauly Shore feels about that, and maybe Andy will be able to get cast in a new Pauly Shore movie. Not that either of them are getting movies, rip. But if they were, he may be, you know, in consideration for Grope Master Flex of 2022. And it's around these parts anyways, this new community that he's involved in. It's a fairly sought-after title. Right? Somebody call MC Frosty. He's probably crying, losing out on the title of Grope Master for the year. Last year, the clear winner was only Use Me Blade. That much is known. But this year, dude, it could be a new one. For the boys and girls, You should be honored. You should be honored, dude. What? Where is Sonny? He's not even here. I'm just playing for a little bit though too, buds. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna smoke a little. And a big chillin'. I was hoping we were gonna be able to insult young Randy some more. If he were to have graced us with his Kingpin presence. But it appears he has not done so. So we are very much on our own. We're just gonna have to grope ourselves and call it a fucking day, buds. Hello, Chet. You know what I mean? Though? Is anyone following what I'm saying? Anyone? Okay, let's get out of here, bro. Let's go. Oh yeah, not on this channel. We need to wait for him to come into the Land and Tells channel and say, "We in this." And immediately upon "we in this," he will be temporarily banned for the egregious crimes against humanity that we have all witnessed him do. Particularly the crimes against young Randy. You know, since nobody else is defending young Randy, I feel it is imperative that we stand up for the little guy. You know? He's mentally ill after all, right? And it's not fun or funny to poke fun at the mentally ill. You know, you need to ask yourself, how can you be of assistance? Yeah, Sonny's guilty of egregious crimes against one David DeCou, and he knows exactly. Don't let him convince you or trick you. He's a very charming young man, that Sonny Rocket. And so, in the event that he's trying to tell you that like this is slanderous behavior and none of it is true, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Ask the jury how they feel about him, you know, about the situation, and I guess let them decide. A jury of Mr. Rocket's peers. I think that might be the best course of action for him. Mr. Rock, the defense would like to call Mr. Rocket to the stand, please. What is that? Oh, it's dead. Mr. Rocket, please, please approach the bench. Yeah, I'm loving the Johnny Amber case. There were some funny text messages read today. I mean, horrible, horrible text messages. Misogynistic messages to his wife. And it was not content. Not even in the slightest, man. Lol. I don't feel like it was content. I feel like it was offensive. And it shouldn't have gone on as long as it did. Vile, egregious crimes against one young Amber Heard. Amber Turd, as the chat is so disrespectfully calling her. Let's pop that in there. Thank you. I believe Johnny is misrepresenting the case, and he needs to get the death penalty, pretty much. I don't really see any other way, personally. I think maybe he needs to die a little bit. Let's see how these Molotovs work. Oh, wow. Just get fucking wrecked, eh, boys? What is these? I'll take that. That is an item I will take. Yes, sir. Oh my goodness. Stop. We need to get some more drones up in this mix. Yeah, we definitely need some more drones up in this biznitch. Whoa! Nice. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff, brother mans. Did anybody watch that Stop Speeding podcast today? I have not. We could watch it right now, actually.
I was driving over here, dude. Okay.
What's up, everybody? We're here with fucking Speedy. Today, we're doing an interview. It's the weekend.
Yeah.
And we're going to drop this on 420, so people have something to do on 420.
But they're going to need something when they're stoned as fuck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there too.
And I'll be sober on 420.
We'll probably drop it right at 420, on 420.
On 420.
No notice either.
Yeah.
Where it's going to punch them in the face.
They'll be like,
no,
whoa, dude.
No IP2 link. No nothing. Just if you find it, you find it.
Yes.
Type shit. You know
okay.
what I'm saying? The real ones,
with it.
we're here for the real ones. We're not here for the fucking crybabies and stuff, talking all that yin yang about you.
We are here for the wells as well. I'm trying to get a well out of this.
I'm pretty pumped. So, you do have a PayPal.
I do have a PayPal. Yes.
Good.
It's been empty since I stopped streaming.
Can we say your PayPal?
Stop Speeding TX. Stop Speeding Texas.
Stop Speeding TX.
Yes.
Okay, so good. Because while we were scheduling this today, I heard a lot of crazy stuff from you.
What did you hear?
I heard that you spent 4 hours on a bicycle going to try to go get a job.
Yeah, exactly, man. It's because, I mean, so I don't have any life skills, and since I haven't been streaming, I have been literally starting over at life like a little infant baby.
Yeah.
Just trying to figure things out. So yeah, I mean, I went into rehab with literally some clothes that Phantom, another streamer, had given me, and that's the only possessions I had in life.
Yeah.
I've slowly worked up to I own 2 skateboards now. and I have a little cheap guitar. So we're making moves. We got a streamer phone finally. That took about 3 or 4 months.
Good.
Yeah, man.
So you're ready to go.
I'm ready to go now, man. Yeah, it's being a drug addict and everything. Like I literally. Everything I had was sold, you know what I mean?
I know, I remember you sold all your video games.
Sold all the video, dude, I literally...
You gave them away pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, they kind of just got lost in the sauce with everything else out of your apartment.
Yeah, and in Austin, the apartment before that, I first started streaming in, like I had, like every N64 game, every Super Nintendo game, and fucking just smoked it all away.
Yeah. Have you talked to Joey?
Yes, I have talked to Joey.
Is he doing good?
Joey's doing good. You remember Joey?
Yeah, I remember
Fuck
Joey.
yeah, dude. Yeah. Joey's killing it. He's skating every day, working. You know what I mean? And Joey put up with a lot living with me back then.
Yeah, he did.
You know, he would have to come home after work, and I would be having a stream, and he would have to walk into that craziness.
He'd be wasted drunk on Jack Daniels type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah. That was crazy times.
But
what else do you have as far as like for to get donations? Like, do you have everything set up? Or?
Yeah, I got everything set up. Yeah.
Okay.
I also got Cash App, which is the same name.
Okay, good. That's yeah. And then there's like Zelle and Venmo and all this other
Yeah,
stuff
I
too.
don't even use those.
But Cash App, people can hit you up.
Cash App,
And the PayPal. Because you're pretty. I wouldn't even say it's struggling because you're doing so good.
Yeah. So spiritually and physically and all that, I'm doing very good. It's the financial, but I'm trying to live a life of like I was always chasing attention. Like I was a huge attention whore. To be a streamer, you have to be a huge attention whore.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm chasing love because I didn't love myself at the time. You know what I mean? I had a void in my heart, and streaming filled it for me because I would get people from all over the world tell me how much they love me. You're a fucking legend, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And it fucking filled that love up for me. So now I'm trying to learn how to get that love for myself. And I think whenever I learn how to do that, I could be a better streamer. You know what I mean? Because I won't be as like what's the word when you hurt yourself a lot, like self-sabotaging or whatever. Yeah, man. And I don't know, like I was very addicted to streaming. Like when I first went to rehab, like I had to tell everybody, yo, let's go on YouTube and check out Stop Speeding, and that was my identity. And instead of like talking to someone normally and getting to know them like a normal person, it was always just like, hey, I used to be a streamer. Hey, I was always living in the past. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How did the whole rehab thing go? How long were you there for?
So I was in detox for 30 days.
Yeah.
And then I went to a residential for 30 days. And then I went to PHP, which is like a residential, but you also get to go outside.
And that's all been in Florida?
That's all been in Florida, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, I don't want you cannot answer something if you don't answer, but like you got like a sponsor or something.
Yeah. Got a sponsor like straight out of rehab. Got a job like the day I got out of rehab.
Does this person meet with you or like how does that work?
Yeah, we're really he's like my best friend here, dude. And like he knows my whole story. And he's like a very successful dude with a hot wife and a cool job, and he has everything I want. So I try to mimic my life after his because like if you want something, like if you look up to someone, do the things they do to get it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like I want all the shit he has. But also, like, he tells me to do things I don't want to do. Like, he doesn't want me streaming, and that's, like, hard for me not to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He doesn't want me dating women, which has also been hard. Like, that's something I've kind of...
I recently heard about that. Like, when you're first sober, it's not good to be in a relationship.
They say the first year.
Yeah.
So you got to get to know this guy very well for the next year.
Mm.
Well, I already knew him very well. He's very familiar with all these parts of the body. The hand, that is.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, that's interesting. And then, so, now you're living in a sober house.
Yeah.
How is that going?
It's going... Dude, like, I went from a life of doing whatever the fuck I wanted. Like, whenever I wanted. Like, I would wake up about 11, 12 o'clock. That's if I went to sleep, because I was always on meth, so I didn't sleep very often. Wake up, there was a liquor store next to my apartment. Go get my bottle of Jaeger or Jack. It was either one of those. I would drink for 2 or 3 hours and watch streams and shit posts. Mm-hmm. And then once I had like a good enough buzz going and felt confident enough, I'd fire up my stream, continue to drink, jump in the Uber, go terrorize Austin. And that was my daily life for 2.5 years. And so from going from that to having to wake up at 6 in the morning, do chores, go to a job that you hate, then go to an AA meeting after that job, it's just a fucking culture shock, man. It's like a lifestyle Oh my
Oh,
god.
you're doing so good at it.
I am, dude, and people tell me I look a lot better.
You look amazing.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
It's probably riding 4 hours in the sun,
Yeah.
getting all that sun.
For sure.
That's crazy. But I cannot believe riding a bike. I think
Yeah.
everybody needs to understand this, that like Speedy is not streaming. You don't see him, but he's really out here riding a
Way out
bicycle 2 hours one way, 2 hours back to
Yeah.
go to a 10-minute interview you went on.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, man. Like, they tell you in AA, like, bust your ass like you did for meth. Like, dude, I would walk fucking hours to go find meth. So, like, they say do that for sobriety, you know what I mean?
That's a
And,
good
like,
call.
I have to work, you know what I mean?
So for the people that don't know, because I don't really know much about meth and stuff, like,
Yeah.
is this glass? Is this like, is there a difference from that?
So there's like different slangs for meth. Like you have ice, glass, crank. Like crank is kind of like the nastier, like powder
Okay.
shit, but like glass and ice is like the nicer shit you would see on Breaking Bad probably. And it actually looks like glass and ice. And literally for the last year, like I just went on tour of America, testing out different meths in every city that I went
Yeah.
to. That's pretty much what it was, bro. And like,
I know, it was sad. I was watching it.
yeah, and people would tell me it was sad. I was like, this is funny. Like,
So
I
were
like it.
donations at this point drying up? Or were-
Yeah. So like when I left Austin, there was something about Austin, like I felt safe there. I was never afraid of getting pressed. I was never like I didn't mind getting arrested. But then I go to LA and like streaming on the boulevard and streaming in LA is way different than streaming on 6th Street in Austin. So like in 6th Street in Austin, it's like a very liberal city. And so like nobody ever pressed me back. I would just say the N-word. I would just fuck with people and they would just be like, whatever. But in LA, they're like, what? What'd you say? And like people would press me back and like, so I kind of toned down my content a little bit. And of course, in the IP2 world, when you tone down your content,
Yeah.
like people aren't gonna like you as much. And then I started hanging out with Gucci's and they didn't like that. So I was,
Speaking on Gucci,
Yeah.
okay, so, you know, I watched his streams too, and I've seen Gucci's go on a downward spiral for what seems years now, and I feel like
Yeah.
she's rimming the fucking faucet sinker at this point right now. She's
Yeah.
at her, like, all-time worst, I believe.
I think
she
so,
looks,
too.
She looks like shit. She acts
Yeah.
like shit. It's just, it's really sad at the end of the day because, you know, we all know what's going to end up happening to her. She's going to be that fucking bag lady on the fucking street.
That's
drinking
how
her-
I was gonna
Drinking
be.
her 211.
yeah.
It's like, it's really sad to see. And I don't know, maybe if her seeing you do so good, that's just too much to
So,
even say. I
yeah.
think what happens is, and I don't know because I've never been to rehab, but like, it's really got to take a lot of fortitude from inside
It does.
to do, like, somebody can't tell you to get clean.
No.
You know
You
what I
have to have your moment of pain. You have to have something devastating in your life happen. And like the thing is when you're streaming, it's hard to have a moment of pain. Like mine was being home. Like I was homeless for 4 or 5 months before I went to rehab. I was just living with different streamers.
I remember.
And
Who's
living
interviewing
with
you? I'm not
viewers.
sure.
And then I would get all drunk, piss them off, they'd kick me out, I'd go to the next house, and I literally went from California to New York doing that.
Was the low point when you ran out of meth?
No, man, like the low point, and then we'll get back on the topic of Gucci's.
Yeah.
But the low point for me was I was staying with another streamer named Phantom in New York, and I drank a whole bottle of vodka in maybe less than an hour, and he like called 911 because he couldn't wake me up, and then I woke up in a fucking hospital, no idea how I got there, and this was a common occurrence for me. This is probably the third or fourth time that happened that year, where I would just wake up in a hospital, no fucking idea how I got there. I'd have to ask the nurses like, what happened? And they'd be like, no, you got drunk, we picked you up off the street. Like, that would happen in Austin a lot, it happened in New Orleans. But like, so I'm in fucking New Jersey, a place I've never been before, and fucking, I don't have my phone, because Phantom had it, I have no way of contacting anyone, so I start walking around New Jersey, like, what the fuck am I gonna do? And it was just like, that moment of pain, like, I remember just thinking, like, dude, what, literally, like, I have no phone, I don't know where this fool lives, and like, the only number I knew was my parents, but my parents told me, because we hadn't talked for years before this, because I've been getting fucked up, and they knew about my streaming life, and they told me, like, if you ever call us, like, it's only to go to rehab, we're not going to accept your call, and they were the only people I could call, so
That's sad.
I called them, I was like, you know what, I'm going to take you up on that offer in rehab, even though I really didn't want to, and I almost didn't, but there's a thing, like, No, so I have God in my life now. It's gonna sound lame to a lot of people. God does for you what you can't do for yourself. So like, I needed to get out of streaming for a while. I needed to get sober, but I was scared to. I didn't want to. And God did for me what I couldn't do for myself, which was that I feel like everything happens for a reason. So whenever all that happened, it was pretty much God getting me out of streaming, pulling me out, and pulling me into rehab. And I was like, right before I went to rehab, Gucci hit me up, and I was gonna go with her to DC, and that was a choice I had to make. Like, either go to rehab and change my life, or I could have gone to DC with her and kept doing the same thing, which I like doing because I love streaming, I love drinking, and to me they coincide, like they're tied in together. You know what I mean?
And you're not drinking anymore now.
No, I've been sober 5 months off every mind-altering substance.
I almost feel like the not drinking is better than not doing that. I think the drinking is actually very devastating.
Yeah. So drinking is more of a slow death with meth. Like, well, meth doesn't really kill people. Drinking does, which is kind of crazy. But meth, you lose your mind really fast. With drinking, it fucks your body up. And also your mind as well.
But you were a very high-functioning meth addict. The only thing I noticed was your hand.
Yeah, the fucking meth claw.
The meth hand. How does your brain feel now? Do you feel like you've done like terrible damage, or do you still feel functional?
So I mean, you've been watching me for a while. There was a time, like when I first started streaming in Austin, where like I kind of prided myself on my vocabulary, and like I could think of witty comments, and I could think of like big words, and like ever since like that couple of years of meth use, of like everyday meth use, like I definitely feel a lot dumber. Like I can't recall things of the past like I used to be able to. I can't just pull out funny, witty sayings like I used to be able to. You know what I mean? Like I just draw blanks a lot.
Because I mean, like we talked about Gucci, it's like watching that is such a mess, and it's kind of it's not even fun anymore. Like she goes to jail once a month. Like she gets picked up on something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like whether it's fighting somebody or like a public intoxication.
Yeah.
She's got to be dealing with like lots of legal cases and stuff.
I'm sure she is. Yeah, and it just brings out the animal in you. And it's a very small percentage of people that react to alcohol like that.
Fuck!
You know, like real true alcoholics.
Yeah, she's drinking.
Damn it! We had such a good run.
Sleep pattern. Like it's like.
Yeah, it's a lot.
She's up for like 3 hours, pounds it, goes to sleep, wakes up, pounds it, wakes. It's
a good item.
Alcohol would actually like keep me up. Like I would drink for like days straight and not sleep, and I was without meth. But like it affects an alcoholic. Alcohol affects an alcoholic differently than it does most people.
I don't really think anybody was doing it as crazy as you, like that Jack bottle dance. Like it was just you were off the chain.
Off the chain, bro. And
I mean, Blade.
Yeah.
He's
Blade's an interesting one too, right?
Yeah.
He's a real Mr. Jekyll, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
I'm just so surprised he ended up keeping his toe and his leg and everything else. Which I think it's gonna come off eventually, but that was crazy.
Well, he's not drinking like he used to.
Yes, he is.
Which is like kind of like he could go hard as fuck and be Lit Romney, and people will love the content. He'll make more donations, or he can just get kind of drunk and people don't really like the content as much, and his donations are starting to. So it's like, which one do you go with? You know what I mean? Because Blade is like I say, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, because when he's sober, he's very. It's almost like he seems sad when he's sober. You know what I mean? But when he's Lit Romney, he fucking is feeling it. You know what I mean? So. It's like, which one do you go with, and how long can you keep it up? Like, that was always a thought in my head when I was streaming, is like, I've been drinking every day for 2 years. How much can a human liver take of this? You know what I mean? And I was having to drink more and more. Like, I would finish a whole bottle of Jack and still be pretty sober. And like, when I first started streaming, like, I would only need a quarter of the bottle, and I would be ready to stream. So it was taking more and more and more, and I was just always thinking in my head, like, dude, I can't do this every day for too much longer. So I knew like it was gonna come to an end eventually.
Did you have physical withdrawals or anything like?
Surprisingly, not, bro. Yeah, which is crazy because that's what everybody asked me. Now I did for meth, and like the last time I ever did meth was in New Orleans, and I did a stream in New Orleans, and Lowe's came and picked me up and took me here to Florida, and I did a bunch of meth. Lowe's picked me up, and the whole time I'm just in his car, fucking. Looking behind me, thinking the cops are behind us, and really scaring Lowe's. And that was the thing, man. I was like scaring the people around me, not even realizing it. And like Lowe's did a stream in the hotel room, and fucking I'm just jacking off in the bathroom the whole time and not even streaming with them.
What state had the best meth?
What state had the best meth? I mean, my boys in Texas, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So like, but it was crazy. In California, it's a lot more acceptable, or there's just a lot more of it. Like, you'll walk down the boulevard and people are just smoking meth like out in the open. Like, I never saw that in Texas.
And you haven't ran into it here?
No. Well, I haven't gone, like, when I was in Clearwater, I would look for it. And that was like, that would be a lot of my streams, was just looking for meth.
I feel like sober houses and rehabs and all that,
Yeah.
like, that's a dangerous place. Like,
Oh
that's
yeah,
where,
it can be, man. If you're not in a good one.
Do you have people in your sober house that
Yeah.
sometimes break the rules or
Oh,
like
of
are
course.
problems?
And we actually just had a guy pass away last week. We found his name was Andrew as well. Rest in peace, Andrew. Somebody just walked in on the bathroom, and he'd been in there for like 3 or 4 hours. He was dead.
From like fentanyl or something?
So they said they searched his room and they found it was like some what they call research chemicals he got off the dark web. And so on the dark web, bro, you have no idea what the fuck you're getting.
Yeah.
They could say it's like something, it could be fentanyl, it could be whatever, but I think he just did it one time and that was it, bro. So that's the scary shit about now. Like, now that I'm in the recovery community, I make friends with people and then they die, like, and it's just like, you don't even really want to get too close to people because, like, right now there's more overdoses than I think, like, in history ever.
Do you guys have Narcan at the place you're living at?
Yeah, and you gotta, like, learn how to use it because it's that common of a thing, bro. They're like,
Yeah, I see it all the time.
yeah, exactly. And you hear the stories and everything. But yeah, and I used to work in a rehab, so I've seen, man, just being in like the recovery community, you're gonna see a lot of death. Because like statistically speaking, like only 10% of people are actually gonna stay sober.
Did you ever see on like Vice? I think Vice just released it recently, maybe like 6 months ago or something, and it was like this this blonde-haired girl and this other dude, and they're in South Florida, and they go around and they like help people.
And that dude relapsed.
Really? That
Yeah,
guy?
he did. They're kind of like, there's a body, they call them body snatchers. Like, they find people who go to rehab and they get paid off of it.
Yeah, well, it's very lucrative
It's
to
very
have one of these
lucrative.
houses and stuff. Like, you get paid from insurance companies and
I'm telling
sponsors
you.
and
Yeah.
whoever. I don't know, but it's lucrative because I almost feel like there's people that get the houses, they don't care about you, but they want you in so they get their check.
Florida's notorious for it because I guess it's easier to open them up here. You don't need as many licenses or whatever. So like, yeah, like there's Brandon Novak who's part of CKY and Jackass. Like, that's what he does. And like, yeah, it's extremely lucrative. And like,
I'm gonna
there's
die.
like, don't get me wrong, there's people that care and there's people that will help, but there's also people like scamming insurance companies and like doing a bunch of shady shit in the background. Yeah, it's interesting, bro.
And so are you allowed to tell people the general area where you are right now?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm gonna start streaming soon, so they're gonna find out eventually.
Oh, I'm excited.
But, should I say it?
Yeah, sure.
Poor St. Lucie, motherfucking boring ass town.
Boomers.
Boomers, which I do like cougars, alright. So,
I wonder, yeah, they could get them involved.
to get the, yeah, well, I've been putting Craigslist ads out,
Really?
trying to recruit people
Looking
to
for
stream.
talent?
Looking for talent, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. You know who's from this Port St. Lucie?
No.
Megan Fox.
Oh shit, okay. She's
Yeah.
probably not still around though.
She got in a lot of trouble when she was a kid. She would like steal from Walmart, like steal makeup
See?
and stuff, and then she
People-
ended up making it. She got
Yeah.
booked in Hollywood.
She's fucking sexy as fuck.
She's pretty much one of the hottest
Yeah.
ones out there.
She is. But yeah, like people from small towns like that, I feel like they're like more prone to trouble. It seems
So,
like.
are you like on a contract at this sober house? Like, how long are you supposed to be there for?
It's I mean, I'm not probation or anything, bro. It's up to me, you know what I mean? And look, dude, like, I've tried to get sober at least 30 times in my life. I've been to like fucking 50 of these places.
Yeah,
So like,
and you've relapsed.
always real. I mean, I had 5 years at one time.
Do you have any fear in you now that you're going to relapse?
Yeah.
You do.
Of course, that fear is always there,
So
man.
it's like every day. So you're not like,
But the addict and alcoholic in me kind of, it feeds into it. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause I have a disease of the mind, if you want to call it a disease. Some people don't believe that. And I don't even know if I do or not. I have to believe it because it helps me stay sober. But, like, Yeah, man. Like I have days like where I have to go to a job I hate, and I'm like, I would rather get that bottle of Jack and stream. That would make me 3 times as much money, and it would be a lot funner. And I get fucking clout, and bitches hit me up, and.
So, do you think if you started streaming in the sober house, that would be a no-no?
Fuck yeah, yeah. They made me. My mom told like the rehabs and sober houses about my past. Like that, my first day there, they're like, "You ain't doing none of that streaming shit here." I was like, "Yeah, I got you, bro." Yeah.
So let's say hypothetically, we're just talking crazy.
Okay.
Like if you were removed from that sober house, that would be a bad thing.
At this time of my life, yes.
How much longer do you think it is, or is it like you don't even know?
So like I'm a very big into AA, and the AA has a Bible called the Big Book. It's like the Bible for Christians, but AA's is the Big Book, and it says in there like whenever you finish the 12 steps and you're spiritually fit, you can go and do anything like a normal person. Which I could go to a bar and not be tempted to drink. Whatever, but like pretty much when I finish the 12 steps and I'm sponsoring other guys, and like I pretty much like filled this hole in my heart that makes me want to drink and use, like that's pretty much when I'm ready to go. But there's
it seems weird to me because like, you know, I just feel like you're so like at a good place right now.
Way better than I was in a certain sense. But
and you still struggle like pretty much every day.
yeah.
Okay. It's interesting.
We haven't figured it out, as Blade says.
Yeah, I'm sure. We have lots of young people watching, you know what I mean, and they have no idea, and you know, I'm sure there's probably going to be recovered people who are watching and people who are struggling right now. You know, I think it's good that you're such a good look right now. You know what I mean, compared to.
I struggle financially and shit, but like depression wise, like I've been on Prozac for 5 months. My depression, like, dude, I used to not even be able to get out of bed, and like, now I'm fucking biking 30 miles a day, and like.
Do you feel any effects from that Prozac?
Yeah, I mean, my favorite effect is like, I can't come, and I'm being serious.
Yeah, it's a very powerful drug.
That's the major side effect, so that's actually been very nice.
You're drinking like 20
It's actually been very nice.
Exactly, 20,
yeah.
How did you know that?
Because it's a.
How is that nice?
You know, I mean, I don't know. I would not take any pharmaceuticals. That's where I'm at.
I feel that. Yeah.
I mean, if I had a medicinal mushroom, I would take it. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
Dang,
that
sounds
would be
like no fun.
I never had a good trip ever.
Oh.
Well, I got one of those minds, dude. I've been trying to escape my mind, not fucking dive deeper into it.
Have you ever done DMT?
Yeah.
No.
Made me realize that I was a piece of shit.
Really?
Yeah. At the time of my life, I was living in a tweaker pad, fucking dirty ass fucking room, and like whenever you're depressed and living in that fucking environment, like you don't really realize it. It's like you block it out. But then I smoked DMT and I looked around my room and I was like, this place is fucking disgusting. Like, so yeah, like psychedelics and shit, like it makes me realize shit I don't want to realize that I keep suppressed, which is the whole point of it.
Now, is there such a thing as legal weed now? Like, if you were at your sober house, you're definitely not allowed to be smoking.
No, we gotta follow like AA principles.
You get drug tested.
Yeah, we get drug tested. Yeah, which is like a huge motivator for a guy like me. Cause like I've lived in sober houses where like they only drug test like once a month, so I could do meth, and then like meth gets out of your system in 3 days. So like I would be playing the game where I say I'm going to meetings, I'm saying I'm doing things, but I'm really doing meth. Like I've done all that, bro. And like I need the accountability because. Like, I mean, 5 months sober ain't shit compared to I used from the age 13 and I'm 34. So like 20 years of using, like 5 months ain't shit. You know what I mean? So
I think 5 months is a good.
It's a good start.
It's a big thing.
Yeah, it's a good start.
Definitely.
Sure. But I got a lot of fucking growing up and learning things. It's just, bro, I'm getting these jobs. I'm fucking clueless. I get this.
But I would say it's unexpected. Like I didn't even expect this from you. I expected
I didn't either.
Griminess. You know, type, you know.
Dumpster juice.
Yeah.
Dripping off of my clothes.
Yeah, some like gum.
How do I smell?
You smell like you rode a bike for 4 hours.
So the smell hasn't gotten better.
Not so much. But we love you, and
I
we're
appreciate
here.
that. Dude, I heard it, man.
And we're trying to, you know, grow from this. You know what I mean? Because it's 2022.
Yeah.
It's springtime. You know what I mean? We're about to hit summer. It's Florida. It's gonna get crazy.
You got your beach body ready?
I gotta hit that gym. You know what I mean? Do they do workouts
Whoa.
and stuff like that at the summer house?
Now.
No. I'm surprised that they wouldn't do more exercising and less pharmaceuticals. Like, you know.
Well, like, they didn't prescribe me the pharmaceuticals. Like, that was my own personal choice to go get a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
And all that. So, because, like, meth depletes your dopamine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, when I got sober, things that used to get me excited weren't getting me excited anymore, and I'd wake up just miserable. Like, that first weekend and detox, like, I fucking hated my life. And then, like, with Prozac, like, it takes like a month or so to get in your system. But once it got in my system, I started feeling like waking up and be like, hey, I get to meet up with this person. And, like, I started getting a little bit of love for life back, you know what I mean? Because I've just, like, done such a number on my brain with meth, dude. Because it's the most powerful stimulant in the world. It's the most powerful drug in the world, really. And so it just, like, burned all my, like, feel-good chemicals out of my brain. So, like, I need help, like, I guess getting those back, which can take years, you know what I mean? But I don't want to
4-hour
stay on it
fuck
forever.
sesh?
But I do like that. I can't bust a nut because I was a premature ejaculator. Which also fed into my depression.
Let's talk about the next 6 months.
Yes, next 6 months.
Because the last 6 months have been all beautiful and pretty. But the next, well, I'm saying for us looking at you now, you're in a totally different, better place than what was going on. Because it was so bad before.
I like to hear that because I got to remind myself it's better. Sometimes I don't feel that way.
Yeah, no, it's impressive, actually.
That's
Like I
what's
said,
up.
unexpected. I did not expect this from
I
you.
didn't either, bro. It wasn't supposed to happen. It was random.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm fucking
I
dead.
wasn't chilling with Phantom that day, and people get mad at him because they're like, "You're the reason he went to rehab." But
What is the game plan?
yes,
So now we're looking for a job.
yeah. So like, I've had 2 jobs, but I
Yeah.
quit them because like I still have lots of insecurity issues. Like, I started this construction job and I did not know how to use a fucking drill. And of course, when you're on a construction site and you don't know how to use tools, like they bust your balls. It's construction workers.
What's wrong with Walmart?
Yeah. I'm banned from every Walmart in the nation.
Okay.
But we could do like Home Depot or something.
Home Depot doesn't sound bad.
No, it doesn't sound too bad. I just got a gig. I'm probably getting this restaurant gig.
See, the restaurant kind of scares me a little bit because
yeah,
there's
I
a
can see
lot
that.
of drinking
There
going
is.
on inside there. Plus, you know, then there's cocaine involved.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a dangerous,
That's true.
I think, you know.
But there's probably some of that at the Home Depot, right?
Less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, I like those orange tool belts they wear.
Plus, you'll probably run the restaurant.
Yeah, no, this sounds like a pretty good job, man. And the girl that works me on the register is really cute.
Are you going to be doing like waitering or stuff like that?
No, washing dishes.
Washing dishes.
Which is what I did like before I was a streamer. I actually pride myself. I was the best dishwasher in Texas.
Because I believe that there's a lot of Florida viewers out there right now.
Yeah, probably.
Like, especially, you know, on YouTube, on IRL. I think there's a big, you know, in Florida. So, like, I would just imagine, like, there might be people out there that could, like, you know, I don't know, have jobs and stuff available or whatever.
Maybe.
Because
I mean, I'm down. I mean,
we're definitely
let's-
looking for, like, help. I would say that.
Yeah.
I think Andrew Starr needs some donations just to make sure everything, and if it starts getting wild, then don't donate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So, like, I would make this crazy content, and people would always tell me all the time, like, dude, I love your streams, but I'm not going to donate to you because I know you're just going to buy drugs. So, like, that actually, like, fucked my streaming up a lot because people are like, dude, I'm not going to donate for you to waste money on drugs.
Yeah, but now it's like
Yeah.
actively going towards like transportation and stuff. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
for
you
sure.
got to be able to get to these places.
Well, I mean, the goal is, like, when I start streaming, I want to start streaming by the summer, but the goal is to, like, put up a goal for a car so I can travel to Orlando, Miami, Palm Beach, and do streams all over there because I'm not going to be able to just stream here. There's, like, not much to
You
do.
do think there's a future where you're going to be just streaming and no job?
I
Just
don't-
streaming 24.
So, like, you're familiar with Carl, right?
Yes.
He's my favorite streamer of all time. And fucking, I remember, like, when I first met him, he was like, you have to have, like, being a fucking full-time streamer is not good. Like, you have to have a job and just stream a little on the side or you'll go crazy. Or, like, you gotta have that secure financial, like, safety net, you know what I mean? Yeah. And, like, I think that's why he's such a good streamer, because he's not burnt out on it. You can tell he does it because he loves doing it. You know what I mean? He does it because it's a hobby and a passion. He doesn't do it because he needs to fucking make rent that week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because we see these streamers, the e-beggars, right?
Yeah.
We don't want to mention any names.
No, but I just think
Attila.
there's so much potential and so much money flowing around in that industry that it's kind of like, well, we'll see what happens. You know what I mean?
Andy Dick's getting it all right now.
Man, that's crazy. What's going on.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Gonna go off his nose probably.
I don't know what's gonna. Did you see him when he actually got beat up? Like,
No, I saw his face.
Yeah, that was a really like gnarly injury.
That shit makes me kind of not want to stream, to be honest. I don't want my face to ever
He
look like
got
that.
maxed out.
He got maxed the fuck out.
Yeah. And now he's streaming with Captain and Gucci's and everybody.
The A-list.
Yeah.
The
I
all-star
have to admit
team.
though,
The
one of
A-list,
craziest things I ever
baby.
saw
Yeah.
was you and Jewel. When you're laying down on the
I
ground
don't remember it. I don't recall that. That never happened.
and you're there with that was
Wait,
crazy.
what was I doing?
You had a finger.
Where
You were
was it?
Laying on the ground and you were doing stuff and it was wild.
Start with a finger?
Yeah.
Was it in a cavernous hole?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember that night. That was Xanax and Jägermeister.
That was an amazing stream.
Amazing stream!
It was.
Threw a brick through Attila's window a little bit.
I feel bad that people can't even like do that now. Like that's just
Oh,
gone in the wind.
No, there's like some YouTube clips of it, but not the full. Yeah.
Not the you were like
Yeah.
full frontal, crazy.
Yeah, I regret that. My mom saw that.
Well, like, let me tell you, like, when she has a baby and she's like pregnant and she's hitting the bong every day, and like, I heard she was like doing like bath salts and like all type of wild stuff with that baby. It was really hard to watch, and like I really wanted to like almost like physically like give her a good one.
Do you
know
think
what
it's
I
an
mean?
act?
Well, no, she was definitely fucked up, and that was definitely a pregnant baby in there.
Yeah.
Like, that was really wrong and bad.
So,
And she's so out of it
Yeah.
that like she doesn't even know that it's wrong. Like she's like just babbling about something right now as we talk. You know what I mean?
yeah.
She talks like crazy talk. I don't know.
So, I mean, like, the old Speedy would shit talk all these streamers like I used to, but now with, like, a different mindset, I just, like, kind of pray for him and feel bad for him, man. You know what I mean?
I feel bad for the baby.
Feel bad for
That
the
was
baby, for
really
sure.
wrong. It was so wrong on
But
so
she
many
probably
levels.
hasn't had the best upbringing, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. You know what I
would
mean?
be
And,
correct,
like, I used to
yes.
just hate
It's a
on
fair
them. Like,
assessment.
I would get drunk and just shit on every streamer because I was jealous they was getting donations and views. Now that I'm out of the world, I'm not jealous of these people anymore. So I can look at it kind of differently. And, like, I would probably talk shit about them, but now I just feel bad, you know?
I almost feel bad for Attila.
I feel bad for Attila as well.
Yeah, bro. Like
I've spent time with Jewel. She's hard to be around.
Yeah, bro. I
Don't
can't.
feel bad
I
for
can't
Attila.
listen to that like nonsense talk. That's just like she's talking like random. Like it's really crazy.
But I also feel kind of bad for Jewel because he's hard to be around too. You know, the monotone Hungarian voice.
Yeah,
You know,
they
get a little old.
they're fun to watch though.
They're very fun to watch. I think Attila's the best desktop streamer ever.
I have never watched any of these podcast things that have
Not
all
that.
these weird people.
When he's getting drunk and like throwing shit at Jewel,
And
it's,
he's
it's
got
the
the
best.
axe. Yeah.
And the axe, that's the best desktop streaming ever.
Yeah.
Like that shit, I've never seen anything like that.
I've never
Yeah,
seen
I feel
anything
like
like
some of those
that.
aren't even on the internet anymore. Like
Yeah,
physical
man.
violence.
You know what I think, bro? Like 10, 20 years from now, people are gonna like stumble upon IP2 or whatever, and they're gonna like see all the shit that happened last year, like Smooth Sanchez and Attila and shit with me getting arrested. It's gonna be like a little historical internet. There's probably gonna be like a big YouTuber that does like a YouTube video on it. It's
The
gonna
history.
be the history, man. Because like I don't think shit like that's gonna happen ever again, just because like they're cracking down more and more on degenerate streaming. Who knows?
Yeah, I think Wholesome's on the move right now.
Wholesome's definitely on the move, but also sexual. I mean, Twitch is just it might as well be Pornhub at this point.
It's horrible. It's disgusting.
It is
And
disgusting.
there's so much money being thrown around.
Yeah, so it's not gonna stop because all the money.
Yeah, you know, it's crazy.
Yeah, how did we get to this point? From 2017, you're an old fan.
I think 2022 is the year. I want to see what happens coming up with this,
Stop with the demand.
Yo,
things happen.
Stop with the demands on
Thank
me.
you, bro. I would fish,
just
yeah.
donated $5. Let us know if you will go fishing with Silver Speedy around.
Sure, I would. You'd have to come here, though.
Because it's just,
We
Thank
have
you,
the
bro.
blueprint for it. I just did it. We just got
Stop with the demands.
But it takes some work ethic, which I never had before.
it all comes back down to that talent and that finding the
actual
talent.
talent too.
Yeah.
right now, I mean, pretty much anyone with a, they're adding anyone with a stream.
Correct.
Which isn't exactly talent. Back when I got added, it took me like 6 months of daily IRL to get added. It's not like that anymore.
Nope.
Yeah, no, now it's instant. Like our fan, what's his name? Danger and Tone.
I like them.
Tone and Danger.
I like
them.
They're
wild. They're out there.
Yeah,
They're
cool.
in the boondocks.
Yeah.
They're in the trailer park, and it's go. I love the trailer park. I think it's great.
2022 is the era of Tommy and the face streamers.
Tommy, I don't know what he's doing. I think he's just lost. I feel bad for him almost. Like I don't even know what he's doing. He thinks he's meeting up with I think he thought he was going to meet up with Hampton Brandon in Miami.
Oh wow, okay.
I think that's what he thought. Like why else did he go to Miami? I don't know. Remember he had like a
well,
big
because
freak
they
out.
were on their way to New York, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, but he didn't want anything to do with vape, so like, why would he?
Yeah, but I remember him being like, "Oh, I have to do with like big streamers," and he was all upset for like a week about it. And he's like, "I don't know, it's really weird. He's staying in some like hostel. I don't even know how he's getting money for it." Like,
let's go save him, bro.
No, he'll just jump over the fence again like that with baby.
Well, you can monetize him like that one guy's monetizing Andy Dick. Let's lock him up in a room and just give him.
Oh shit, I'm dead.
I kind of never even was a fan. I don't know. I never really saw it. Like, it was very interesting when he got put on that RV in the very beginning.
It was interesting.
Yeah, like
that was
first
right when I got
couple
out of
days.
rehab. I was like, who's this? And then I saw the mom clips. I was like, this is like, I've never seen anything like this on stream. I was getting excited for IRL again. And then, like, it kind of fell off.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. But, I mean, like, I don't know. I have a lot of insecurities getting back into streaming, bro. You know what I mean? It was so easy to just down a bottle. And, like, that pretty much, like, I would just go in blackout mode. I would down a bottle, be in blackout mode, wake up the next day and see all these clips and didn't even remember making any of them. Like, it was like I didn't even have to work.
You remember the whale, though?
Oh,
Dead.
Or was that rough? You don't really remember so much. That was a crazy stream.
Yeah, I remember that day. Yeah,
Crazy.
I fell in love that night.
I wish we could find the...
I
can't even put, like, a clip because you're naked.
I mean, there was times where I was sitting down.
Having some deep conversation with her, I remember that.
Yeah, well, she called it like she had a boyfriend, so like she was like, can I say sexual things?
Yeah.
She was like jacking me off while on the phone with her boyfriend. There was some.
That was crazy.
Yeah, man. People.
Where
said,
was that actually?
It was in San Antonio. I did a tech. It was the very first time I traveled to do streams, and I rented a car, and I was all excited. I go to San Antonio, which is an hour from Austin, and then I do the well stream. I'm like, this is off to a great start. I'm about to do Houston, Dallas. We're about to take over this streaming shit. I score some meth in San Antonio, and I don't go live again for a week, and I'm just jacking off in San Antonio, fucking hotel rooms.
So hypothetically, you jump on an RV in Florida in like June, right? Like this year. Like it could actually be like really bad. Like you could end up, somebody could peer pressure you, or you could just.
Well, I don't really believe in peer pressuring, man. If I had made the decision to use, it's because I'm not working my program. Like, if I'm working my solid program, which is calling my sponsor every day, praying every day, going to meetings, I'm good. But the reason I relapse is because one of those starts to slip, and then they all start to slip, and then a drink. Because I have a disease of the mind, so my mind can talk me into doing stupid, retarded shit, like a drink. You can handle one drink of alcohol. I know I can't handle a drink of alcohol. As soon as I take a drink, I'm drinking the whole fucking bottle.
Once it touches the lips.
And I know that. That's the truth, and that's because my history. I go by my history. My history is I can't fucking handle alcohol. And as soon as I get drunk, I'm looking for the fucking meth pipe. You know what I mean? So that's my history. But if I'm working my program, I'm talking to people in recovery, I remember that and I don't fucking go back to it. But like, I can't slip on any of those.
But while you're in this house, you can't even go on like a 1 week RV trip. You gotta.
Oh no! If I let him know ahead of time, I can. Yeah. Chickens want to do something.
It is a little scary, just thinking about it now.
I think it would be.
The RV might be too much. You might have to just do like some like one night events.
For sure.
And do some events here, event here, event
Well,
there.
I need to just dip my toe back in IRL and just see if I can even do that sober because I don't even know.
For sure you can. We've already seen you.
I haven't done anything.
You did your little dumpster stream. Everybody loved the dumpster stream.
No.
Yeah, it was awesome to see it.
His tongue, bro.
Well,
what the fuck?
You know, like I gotta get past some insecurities. I don't think I'm fucking sober.
I feel you.
Yeah. and I don't have any balls sober. Like, I can't see myself going into it. Like, so whenever I go shopping nowadays, I envision myself with the stream, and I'm like, oh, this would be uncomfortable walking in here with a stream.
I think maybe the move is events, because I think.
Yeah.
When you were around when like all of this wasn't quite as toxic.
No, it still was.
I mean, but not like.
No, it still was.
It was okay.
Yeah.
Everyone's always like, "Oh, it didn't used to be like that."
Nah, it still is. It's still the same, except for the calling situation. So I have it has come to my attention that when it comes to calling, people like call like establishments, they get them kicked out.
Yeah.
When like, look, I don't condone any callers, but the thing is that back then when I was doing all this streaming stuff, people would call, but then they would ask for me. Okay. Or they would just come up with a joke like saying like, oh, this person could have picked you up, like your mom or whatever. Last time I went to a pizza shop, they're like, yeah, you know, Andy? Like, they're like, yeah. I'm like, yes. I'm like, oh, they say your mother this name, whatever, like a random name, I just go pick you up and everything. Like, see,
your mommy's coming
laugh.
to pick you up, like, that's kind of funny.
And
it still sucks to bother, like, businesses, but...
I mean, like, I don't really condone callers, but, like, they used to do stuff like that, but then now, like, they just go off now. They just get to the point where they want to get out of it.
They call cops or say you're doing something shady.
Honestly, here's the thing. If they call the cops, just like them. Because...
She's been falling a lot. So...
Like, you know, if we had access to, like, let's say a garage, right?
Yeah.
And we get some dog cages, we put some people in some dog cages,
Yeah.
with the cold hose on them. Shh. We have girls come in, talk crap about them in the dog cage.
Love it.
Like, there's a lot of
penis shame them.
And you could be the like host of the event.
Yeah, I would love that.
You know what I mean?
And
then you'll probably get a percentage of whatever the big bank is at the end.
I'd be so down with it. Also, just like
Baked Alaska took a plea deal. He's got a plea hearing scheduled for May 11th. I wonder what the plea is.
This is the longest I've been in front of cameras in like 5 months.
Yeah.
And like fucking cameras, like they fucking pump me the fuck up. They like, I don't know, I love it. Like I got addicted to being in front of the camera, and I fucking love this shit. It's making me miss it a lot.
Yeah, I could definitely see you hosting some type of event in Florida coming up soon. You know what I mean?
UFC X3.
I just think we've been waiting for that for years. For years.
Yeah.
It would be
Dope
great.
versus Audi.
What happened with Brandon and Baked?
As the highlight.
Baked paid Brandon $500 a night to get fucking scammed, and Brandon was just scamming out the mansion. So Brandon stayed for 2 nights, made $1,000, disrespected the house, and left. On his last day, he told them they're all no content and this is fucking lame. Took his $1,000 and dipped. Did nothing. He just slept and ate their food and laughed at them. And it didn't, I don't think it resulted in any success for Baked either.
Yeah, but they're not really going to travel. We would need people.
Yeah.
I thought about the idea, and I'm just like, damn, you just go to a boxing thing. What's crazy to me is in Tampa,
simple.
there's so much stuff going on in Tampa, but they're not like utilizing all that's there in Tampa.
The thing is, like, everybody's like waiting for the person to do it, and Casey was always the guy to do it, but somebody's got to step up, man.
Casey was supposed to be at Wappy's house like 2 days ago.
Yeah, but...
And he never showed, so I don't know.
I mean, he's got a life and shit.
Yeah, but it's Andy Dick.
I mean...
Andy Dick on not doing good.
Look, until I see Andy Dick do IRL stream, I'm not really that impressed.
Yeah.
It's been like a sleep stream for the last week.
But it's
true, but it's Andy Dick. It's been fun.
Happy is going off the chain.
Well, Tom Green used to be on the network. I mean,
I remember.
Yeah, but not like this.
Streams where
he
you
would,
get really
man.
drunk and then fall down and sleep on the floor.
He had a whole fucking studio in his basement.
It was beautiful.
It was cool, dude.
The way he had it set up with all the cameras.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. I remember telling my parents when they were asking about what IV2 was, I was like, I'm on the same network as Tom Green. Because I knew that was. So that was like one way I could kind of be proud of it. It's like me and Tom Green are on the same network.
So I'm just thinking, I'm like, man, even if we do an event, it would have to be in this area. We couldn't even like go to Tampa because I feel like removing you from your sober house that far, even though it's only a couple hours away, I feel it may be a little dangerous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You don't need me though.
Yeah, but you're going to be the host.
Yeah, that's true.
We need some donations from
You need EBZ.
He's dead streamer, you know, that guy. I don't really, he's just mumbling to himself at this point with 30 viewers.
I met him in Cali.
I wouldn't want to.
Dude, I didn't know. I wasn't trying to.
Aggressive.
I was driving down the street and I was like, is that EBZ? And it was. And like me and my friend just pulled over and like said hi to him. And he was like, I was like, dude, I'm a huge fan. He was like, all right, yeah, that's cool. Like, he was very off-putting.
I'm surprised you didn't get hit in the face.
Bro. Well, we weren't carrying. It was all off stream. So like, I was just like, I think he knew who I was too. But yeah.
Mace Wars.
Mace Wars.
You see Piss Wars?
Yeah, I didn't see it. I heard about it.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
So he said Chicken was going to come here.
Yeah, he's talking. So he wants to do. Man, I forgot how he explained it, but it was like he would do a weekend in a different city. So he wanted to do a weekend over here with me, and then go somewhere do a weekend.
Fly here?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, because we know how his driving of the RV goes.
Dude, I was in rehab for all of RV7. I really didn't see any of it.
He didn't move very much.
Oh,
he would go one place for like a month, and then go another place for a month. But the Slab City streams were amazing.
I heard, man. I didn't see any of that.
Oh, it was good.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I'm glad those guys were doing their thing, and like they made a lot of money. You know what I mean? And I was sitting in rehab jealous, saying I wish I could be there. I really was. Because like we had YouTube in rehab, so I would see like the clips from it.
And so now you just have your phone. You don't even have a computer. You have nothing.
Yeah.
And you can't even like go inside your sober house and be turning on all these wild ass streams. So you got to be like
on the phone,
in your bed with the phone. Yeah.
With the covers over my head.
Crazy.
Giggling.
Who's your favorite streamer right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
And then all time?
Sure.
I've been going all the time.
Carl.
Right now, it would have to be
Gucci's.
God damn it, that's a hard question. Fuck, because I mean, I guess Gucci's.
Yeah. The Disaster? Jesus.
Yep. Gucci's is the best streamer on the network right now.
Well,
she needs help, is what she
but
needs.
you can't help someone who doesn't want help, right?
Yeah, but like.
Yep.
If I was related to her, I would be there beating the shit out of her, putting her somewhere. Like,
Yeah.
I would not allow this to be just going off. Like,
Maybe
the drinking, she drinks at like 6 a.m., 9 a.m.
the girl can drink.
She goes to sleep and then wakes back up, she's drinking, and it's just all day.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's
But when you're in it as an alcoholic, it's a normal. Like, how I was living, like, it didn't seem like weird to me. I was just used to it. And everybody around me.
So,
now I can't read the goddamn.
there's something I missed the other day,
Oh, it was
last
a movie.
night.
It was crazy.
Yeah, man. I wish I could have watched it, but I just blacked out during it. I don't remember a lot of it. People always tell me, like, man, you remember this and this? I'm like, no. I don't remember the last 2 years, bro. I was blacked out for 2 years.
Yeah, no, it's pretty rough.
Yeah.
That's why it's so unexpected to see you now like this. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It feels good. Got a lot of work to do, though.
I feel like there's a lot of people that
My
care
hair
about
looks
you,
ridiculous.
miss you, and they're maybe they don't even know where you've been. Because like I didn't know that like you actually officially made it into like a rehab or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I just know that you were gone, and then like
Yeah, so I happened to catch some of this stream.
Yo, what's up, dudes? Don't mind me. And guess what? I'll bring the fucking stream. I wish I had this stream going 2 years ago.
It was, but this is an interesting take, bro.
Right hook. This is gonna have lasting consequences. They fucked up. I'm very creative. I'm very devious. I'm very.
So you remember he had that altercation with that guy on the street corner, and he said he was going to come back and burn their house down. And apparently he meant it, and he was going to start doing that. But then he starts talking about how like he feels he's put his time in, and he deserves more subs and more donos, and like he's the best streamer. And
guy who can't park his car. Okay, bro. I'm sorry, but Hamilton's been on this fuck shit for so long. That's why this city of all cities.
He's tripling. Oh, you can't see the video, my bad. He's tripling down basically on his statements
need
that are like try hard and cringe, in my opinion. That's what it is. It's try hard and it's cringe.
me and live streaming, CV. Oh, they need it. Bro, I'm telling you, we're going to be at all the woke, leftist, Antifa fucking meetups. We're going to be at all that. And how do you think that's going to go, CV? Do you think I'm going to be sitting on my couch when there's going to be content popping off and say downtown Hamilton? And it's coming. I'm sure next time there's a George Floyd incident or a Tamir Rice or a Ahmaud Aubrey or fucking whoever, all the pussies will be crying downtown. And guess what? I'll bring the fucking stream. I wish I had this stream going 2 years ago for all the George Floyd shit and all the BLM shit around Hamilton. Oh, fuck me, dude.
Ryan21 Nunn donated $2 Canadian. You are the man behind the mask.
Was that a hint for me to play the song?
It's just an interesting
minutes, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan.
look.
Thank you. Don't mind me. I'm getting all whatever. I'm turning into country Karen right now. Why leave? Because I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't, Delta.
It's just a cool insight into like the psychology of a streamer that gets added to the network, and I mean we've seen it 100 times. And they have some perceived come up, and they think like their channel's going somewhere, and like they don't realize that like that they're just gonna hit a really hard and low ceiling at some point with IP2 and everything else. And you know, it's there's a little bit of try hard in this. There's a little bit of cringe, and it's delusion, I think. I'm not sure. Like, no disrespect to the guy or anything, but he thinks he's on like a much bigger wave and a much bigger come up. And that's not to say that he couldn't turn that into. Anybody has the American dream potential to turn, you know, whatever. Even if you start on IP2, you know, like theoretically, I could find something, some, you know, 600 IQ idea that would work on this channel, and that the 9K subs that are here. And this, you know, 500 viewers that tune in occasionally would fuck with, and we could totally. But it's more difficult than you would think. So he goes on to say how he deserves more subs, he deserves more donos. He's frustrated with the lack of donos. He feels like he's put his time in, and you know, people can see that he's content and yada yada yada. And then he goes on to say that he could easily go and get 100,000 subs doing edited content with his wife and like some normie shit, and how easy that is, how easy that would be to do, to go make a career off of some normie wholesome shit. But that he's not about that. He wants to expose people, and he wants to, you know, be based and whatever else. And it's just, I just find it super fascinating, at least, to like just see the psychology of what's going on in his head, and then I have my opinion on it, you know, slightly more experienced with this community, with streaming, with success in streaming, etc. So to see him saying these things is kind of like, whoa, hold up, bud, slow down. Just if you're having fun and you're making a little bit of money and you think it's gonna be something cool, just shut the fuck up and keep doing it. But like all this talk about like what it could be and how awesome you are is cringe and try hard. And some of the statements, you know, expose some ego and some delusions that may exist. And that's not to say that I'm not guilty of the very same thing in the past. Every one of us, you know, sees our own channels as something like a business, and like a, you know, like a little something that needs nurturing, and something that needs specific things done for maintenance at specific times in order to maintain a channel and to keep it going and whatever. So all the streamers are guilty of that, but just psychologically, I just find it fascinating to watch him think out loud about his situation.
See one thing, oh yo, Chris bitched out. Oh yeah, look at him. Oh yeah, tough talk tickler.
Tough talk tickler.
Tough talk tickler. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get you that.
Bro, I got my bike. I got the stream going. It's the self. Like it's like, what
10
am I
minutes
gonna
left.
do? Like I only have so many hands. And it's like, bro, like, no. We are going back off stream without the bike and everything. That's between me and them. Don't you worry about what the fuck I do.
We watched 95% of it. I just got distracted with remembering when I ended my stream last night and I went downstairs to make food. I watched, I don't know, maybe the first 20 minutes of this stream, and there was a lot of like insight into what's going on in Bum Tickler's head and what he thinks and his reaction to basically, you know, talking tough and then not really backing it up on stream for any number of legitimate or illegitimate reasons. It doesn't really matter.
Do blacks act up? I don't know. CV, tell them. Do they? You know, it's very basic, bitch, run-of-the-mill stuff. I'm just like, you're a goof, blah, blah, blah. I was just doing, like, truly didn't do anything. Probably shouldn't live stream. That serves me right. Now, what do you think of... Now, bro, CV, what do you...
He wants to go burn this house down.
think honestly is going to happen? If someone grabs that phone, pulls it off the selfie stick, and they're like, yeah, fucking my phone now. Bro, fucking that day's coming. That day's coming.
He says he's going to jail this summer and shit. Like, he says he's going to ruin his life. And my question is just like, why?
I don't want it to come. Unfortunately,
he's like, it's gonna happen. People are pressing me too much, and with this live stream, I'm just the type of guy that like I'm gonna go to jail and ruin my life. And I was like, but he's like talking like that's what his plan is.
Bro, I guess we're gonna cross that bridge when it happens. There's gonna be some big bro dude all tatted up. Yo, what the fuck, guy? Yo, you recording my shit, dog? And bro, most people will probably go for the phone over a clear-cut assault on me. They think somehow stealing a $1,300 phone is a lesser thing, which it is. It's a lesser charge. It's a lesser incident. Ricky, like I'm getting all fucking my blood pressure's already going up because I'm thinking about it. I'm already anticipating it. That are like mature. And tell me differently, CV. Wait, why did you block CV? Are you better start getting cooler? Because apparently, Monkey, you're new to that house. I've never seen you before. I know, but yeah, you know, there's always someone tougher. Wouldn't you? Did I disable dislikes? What does that mean? It was beautiful. I know. If I didn't have Jeff with me, I would have had to be like, oh, okay, I gotta like end the stream, and I would have ended it for nothing. I would have put the phone in my pocket and be like, let's go. And he would have been all blah, 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 and doing what he did, and just, bro, it was fucking ridiculous. Anyways, Ryan. Okay, yeah. Anyways, I don't even know what the fuck happened tonight. I actually came back, I checked my fucking subs. I lost 2 subs. I streamed tonight, and maybe people were expecting some Liddy 420 stream content. I lost 2 subs. It's like, I can't fucking win, boys. I'm telling you. Bro, it was actually nice. It was quiet.
You know what I mean, though? 2 subs, bro? What? You have to understand the scale of this is so small that he's noticing a 2 sub loss. Like, what the fuck?
Off for 4 or 5 days. I had to go live.
Imagine.
Today. I fucking had to go live. Dude, they were Grubhub. They're so stupid. Like, buy a donut? Cool. Bro, they fucked up. They fucked up. Never shit where you eat like that.
So he's still like, talking about going back to that house.
Someone, it's like, okay, so you... Yeah. Hey, role-playing? Oh, I know. Internet culture is not the same up in Canada. People see me as the odd guy out, and I would be the odd guy out. It'd be me and, like, 2 people live streaming. And last I checked, I'm not some... big Twitch fucking female streamer. They'd be like, you gots to go. She can stay and do her little Twitch normie stream. You gots to go. 4-day events like $200. That's actually pretty good. Dressed up as Spider-Man. People, don't listen to them. That movie? Oh, sweet.
Where does he talk about?
Bruh. No means no when I'm ready. I'm sure. Oh, wait. Tom Green's not married. What am I saying? Tom Green's no longer married. No. Like 40-ish. So, like, my total phone bill for paying off the phone, which is almost paid off, like 2 gigs of data left, or like 1.5, you call it. Yes. And I will definitely be outside the building. So take things to the next level and start spending a lot more money. Like last I checked, I'm already paying my money to live stream. I'm not even like breaking even, dude. I've made $3,000 in like 4 months. In like 4 or 5 months, I've made that $3,000. That's for a travel fund. Okay, but that's all fine and good. I appreciate all those donos, but I'm just being honest. Like lately, it's a little bit, what's the word? I don't know, like frustrating. I'm being perfectly honest. Like if you guys want to know, I'm being real. You know, it's like, it's a little bit frustrating lately, bro. It's, I don't know what to tell you. Like that's not your problem, that's my problem type shit. It's just, I don't know. Like I wish my subs, my views were better. I wish donations were better. I'm not like guilting my viewers. I'm not being a Sam and Andy. Oh. Fired. No one was fired. Make this more of a business. I want to keep this shit going. I want to be able to not lose money streaming. Chad Collins. No, it's Sam Marula's. Sam Marula's, if anything. That's Sam Marula's ward. We're in the ward 4. Anyways, Delta, you're not focusing here. But like, listen, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but I'm just being honest. It's just like, you know, it is what it is, man. Like, it's just... Listen, apparently you're having a conversation with yourself. I'm talking about something else, and you're talking about one thing, so... Right, that's the problem. You know, therein lies the thing. Because most of my subs and viewers are IP2, generally. And most IP2 people want, you know, debauchery and toxic and shit, you know, whatever. But I'm not going to be that guy, right? So...
Anyways,
it's getting to a point where it's like there's kind of the fork in the road, you know, so to speak. What's IP2? I don't know, because he'd be in jail if he did. But I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. It's like, you know, to answer your question, whoever asked about the data, Ryan, it's like, well, there you go. That's your answer. If I was making bank, if I was making, you know, good donations. And, you know, it's going to be a long summer. There's going to be plenty of content. There's going to be tons of times where I fucking blow my wad right away. I'll use my whole 50 gigs up in like 2 weeks. You know, say come July, August. That's going to happen a lot. And I'm going to be at that point where it's going to be like, okay, do I spend an extra $40 for like 2-3 gigs? Probably not. So like come like June, July, August, September, it's probably going to be like I blow my wad the first 2 weeks, meaning I use all my data up. I blow my wad. Okay, follow along. And there's going to be a big gap. It's going to be, okay, we have to wait till the 22nd every time for the data to reset. And we do it all over again, month in, month out. That's holy fuck, bro. Scared the shit out of me, actually.
Ryan21 Nunn donated $2 Would you let Andy Unicorn stay with you and help facilitate a reunion between Unicorn and Tom Green?
Unicorn and Tom Green? Wait, what the... Wait, Shaq, there's a lot of shit out there. Once again, I'm not trying to sound entitled. No one owes me anything. I like doing streaming. I'm just merely stating that I wish that sometimes donations, views, subbed matched what I think that I'm worth. Oh, okay? No. I don't think I'm the best thing since sliced bread over here. I don't think I'm God's gift to live streaming or fucking anything. I'm just regular Joe Blow who just happens to be cool. Okay? I filtered the word dick? No, I don't think so. Indian food? But dude, I'm just trying to think more business savvy. You know, Chris has always been bad at procrastination and whatever, you know? It's just, I fucking don't know where this channel's going to go. I would like to use it as a stepping stone to more stuff. To like, maybe I'll write
So what do you think? I don't know. I found that was interesting. He talks about how it's easy to do.
Right, Tam? Have like nice little intros.
Right here.
I could do all that. I could do that very easily. Bro, I could have easily 100 fucking K subs and just the fucking Chris Happy Time fun vlog.
No, you can't, bro. I love words, bro. He can say anything he wants, but holy fuck. Easily have 100K subs just by editing some Chris Happy Fun Times videos, bro. Like, come on. Come on, dude. I have built several channels. This is the biggest, but my crypto channel is 4K. This channel, you know, we've had other random ass channels. I got a couple alts that are all related to this channel, but organically, you know, it's fucking tough, bro. If he could do 100K subs just by editing some videos and shit, then have at her, bro. That's a much better option than fucking streaming for data and shit, you know? I don't know, dude, but that's crazy to me. My point is, it's not easy. And that's deluded as fuck to just like assume that it's easy to build a 100K follower YouTube channel. Like, it's just, he could if he wanted to, but he's too based. That's some sort of like ego fallacy. Like, that's not reality, but that's what he's telling himself because, you know, he wants to virtue signal how based he is. Like, you know, I don't know, bro. I just find it hilarious.
Channel, bro. Thanks, Keto. Yeah, Keto, you get it. You're a creative, artistic type too. Your mind is filled with information and clutter. I think people like you get it. Yeah. Thank you, Keto. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Keita. Well, some are here for different reasons, Keita. You're here because you want to see a cool guy thrive in life and follow along on this upward journey of Christopher from Hamilton. A lot of guys want to see my demise see my blood and pain.
It's just a lot of me, and like like a false sense of entitlement, I guess. Whereas like he feels like he's put time in and he hasn't. He feels like he's provided, you know, top tier content that deserves more, and he hasn't. Nor have I, for the record. You know what I mean? I am right where I deserve to be, on the verge of, you know, quitting because it's lack of interest and lack of hype, right? But I'm not deluded in thinking like we have a career here over on IP2, or thinking that like you can break free of IP2 and acquire some normie audience. Like, you know, you can walk into a, you know, like Bum Tickler thinking he can walk into anywhere, especially when he's got this hostile attitude. Like that's what it's gonna breed, right? It's just crazy to me to think that he thinks some of these things. Like Zobane too, though. Zobane will have a good stream and he feels on top of the world and he's taken over IRL and, you know, he's back and
pain and sweat and tears, Keita. Okay.
Anyways, I just thought it was funny.
Battery's at 41. Okay. Book a buffet for where, Neek, or for here? Did you hear? Ever. So if I don't go by tomorrow, I'll never get a chance to ever try the food. Getting some new Tinder pics.
Fuck, look at that, dude. That's Lake Ontario.
Come on, Rakesh. Help me take my Tinder pics. Is Tesla being...
Wow, man. Look, you can't even... The fucking water goes over the horizon, dude. And it doesn't even look that rough. Like, I could be out there. That's a huge body of water, man. You need a big boat for that water on like a normal day. That's some offshore type shit, baby. That's that Lake Ontario. That's that big boy. That's that big boy water, dude. What are the fucking depths of Lake Ontario? What? $6.79. We did this on stream. $6.94. We did this on stream not long ago. Fucking 700 feet, bud. Like you drop, like it goes right to 100 feet, like right offshore. 400 feet. Bro, the swells there would be crazy. See, and we're all the way down here. The deepest here, my fish finder read 60 feet right here. This is where I want to swim Zoba. There's a spot, bro. It's all it's weeds here. So there's a channel, right? These are all reeds, and like it's super shallow right here. And then there's a channel. And where's Bird Island? I think this is Bird Island. Yes. This is Bird Island, right here. Yeah, the shape of it. And it's in between these two islands. Yes, and there's this section. Yes, 100% this is Bird Island right here. This is Bird Island. So the spot that I want to float Zoba is like... Yeah, 84 feet right there. But see all this like dark blue? All the dark blue, that's all weeds and like reeds. It's like the cattails and shit standing up. So there's sections in the middle here that are just full of cattails. And it's a nice little calm stretch. And then right here, just before the drop off, from here to here, there's tons of whirlpools and shit. Like tons, and it gets deep, and the water it picks up a lot of speed right here around this bend. So I want to drop him in right here, and it's real nice for a little float, and then in here he's gonna start fucking spinning or whatever, and then we'll rescue him. You know what I'm saying? But this is where Kyle and I would fish a lot. This is a good little fishing spot for Kyle and I. Yeah. Bro, Lake Ontario, though, that shit's crazy. See, like, it's not deep here either. 50 feet, 50 feet. We're up in Prescott, Maitland, near Kingston. 78 feet in the channel there. There's the U.S., right? It goes right down the middle of the river the whole way. And what's that, 88 feet in front of Brockville. Mallory Town, Kingston should be coming up. There's Thousand Islands. Howe Island, that's Kingston. There's Kingston. I used to live in Kingston, bro. I used to live in Kingston for 6 years and never fished there though. I fished in Belleville. Well, I lived in Belleville for a few years as well. The Bay of Quinte. There's the Bay of Quinte. It's got really good walleye fishing. Holy fuck, it's not even deep though. The whole thing is like 15 feet? What? It's a big body of water though. 17 feet. Like that gets rough out there. Holy fuck. I didn't know Bay of Quinte was so shallow. 20 feet over here. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, I feel like that would make the fishing so tough. Like they could be everywhere. They probably are everywhere. But maybe like, you know, maybe it's easier because the transition zones are fucking like obvious, right? Like, wow. And then Trenton, I lived in Trenton as well. I never fished it though. This is even more shallow. Bro, this would be so much fun to fish. Because the fish would come from here up this bay here. Or this one too. Both necks. All three. There's 3 little spots, 4 spots, well 5 I guess, where the fish are going to go up into. Sarnia? Where the fuck is Sarnia, dude? You're like Halton, Milton. Stratford. I don't know where Sarnia is, to be honest. I know like you're Toronto. Marysville. This you? Hamilton, there's Hamilton. London. Oh wait. Yeah, you're like somewhere down here. Detroit? By Port Huron? I got it here. You're on this map. Oh, you're Lake Huron. Oh my god, totally different area. So you're up by Lake Huron. Oh, there you are. You dirty bastard. You're on a totally different Great Lake. What's the fucking depths of Huron, baby? Jesus Christ. These Great Lakes are frightening. 538. Is Lake Ontario the deepest? Ooh, Huron's big though, bud. 377, 4. No. What about fucking Michigan? 400. The fucking Great Lakes facts with Landon. What's the other one? Erie, dude. Erie is scary. I bet you Erie's the deepest. Whoa, Erie's not even deep. 77 feet. That's like the river. Oh, that looks sick. Lake Erie, baby. It's fucking 70, 80 feet deep. Oh, 115 right there. 120 over here. What are all these lines? Submarine or land pipeline. Look at all the fucking pipes, dude. Holy. Caution area, depth of 32 to 65 feet. Like, Lake Ontario is the smallest of the Great Lakes. What's this? Georgian Bay. I also would really love to fish Nipissing and Lake of the Woods, dude. Where's Lake of the Woods? It's right on the border. It's in fucking Winnipeg, though. There it is. I want to fish this fucking lake, dude. This is what's up. We're going to get muskie fishing this year, by the way. I'm going to buy a rod and some big baits and shit. Yeah, Lake Ontario. So all the Great Lakes feed into Lake Ontario, and then Lake Ontario feeds into the St. Lawrence River, which goes all the way down. There's Montreal, Three Rivers. That's where I bought my my vehicle. It's in Three Rivers, Trois Rivières, and then Quebec City somewhere up here, wherever Quebec City is, and then the Gulf of St. Lawrence. Where's Quebec City? Le Québécois, ben oui, 1,000 feet, bud. So here is where you will find whales and shit, right? They come all the way down to Montreal sometimes, but you'll find all kinds of fucking sea-dwelling creatures come down into the fresh water. And then fucking Gulf of St. Lawrence, baby, 1,000 feet, 1,100 feet right there. Oh my god, that's a fucking kilometer down, dude. 1,200 feet, 1,100 feet. Oh my god. There's a nice shelf, 200-foot shelf, flanked by 1,000 feet on either side. Bet you there's fish in there, dude. Western Bredell Valley. The Laurentian Channel. Look at that, 9,000 feet, bro. What the? No, it's freshwater. You know, nobody made that up, bro. Humpback whales, baby.
Is ever known to have traveled up the river. There is concern about its health, but the mammal is a huge attraction for whale watchers, as Mike Armstrong explains.
Mommy, where do I look?
What this crowd has come to see seems impossible.
The thing is, I didn't believe it. I saw it on Facebook first. I'm like, that's a fake post for sure. They just put a picture, it's like, oh, whale in Montreal. Oh, look, over there, wow.
No, it's not a hoax.
You see, guys?
There is a humpback whale in Montreal's Old Port. Popping out of the water every 25 to 45 seconds,
I saw it.
It is turned into quite an attraction.
The best thing I have seen since COVID-19.
Yeah, dude, there's a bunch of them. There's like bull sharks too. We had a great white shark in the river, bud. That's a great white. Saint-Sacrement-Callis.
Saint-Sacrement-Callis.
Saint-Sacrement.
Yes, sir.
That's a big, big, big shark.
That's New Brunswick. Yeah, bro, they come down sometimes. They get confused or like whatever. And they fucking come down the Gulf of St. Lawrence right through here. They hit the river, and at some point here, it goes from freshwater to saltwater, right? The freshwater feeds into the saltwater. But at some point, they meet. I don't know where... I don't know where that happens, to be honest.
Iconic and legendary, but it's overlooked.
Under my wings, 20% of the world's fresh water flows.
20% of the world's fresh water flows through St. Lawrence.
But
That's
its future
crazy.
is under your wings now. Ride with me on the wind and water currents of the St. Lawrence River to the horizon that's always playing hide and seek. When you find our life source there, always being taken for
Beautiful. I love it.
you'll see no one can hold back a wave of change or fight a tide of destruction.
It's called the smallmouth mecca of the world, dude.
We're born into the violent currents of convenience. None of us are prepared to withstand the redirected waters of tomorrow.
Lake Erie is the smallmouth capital, it says.
This is a unique area, unique in the world. St. Lawrence River creates that huge, immense freshwater estuary, which means that there's tides, but the water is fresh. And there's plants that evolve in that ecosystem, that are found nowhere else on the planet.
We see a certain part of the river, we see elements of it in our day-to-day, and many of us know that it expands and it ends up in a place where there's wildlife like whales. And so if the water flows from Lake Ontario through Montreal, what is the quality of water that ends up in the nursing grounds of these whales? What filters that water? What can we do to make sure that all of those whale habitats...
Never mind, maybe it's
fish
not.
habitats and
I'm
bird
not seeing it
habitats
listed
are
at
as
all
pure
in
as
any of the
possible?
best smallmouth fishing
As
in
citizens
Ontario.
of this city and as inhabitants of this province, we have to understand that this is an ecosystem that we rely on, that many other species rely on.
Lake of the Woods, bro.
As much as nature will tell us, the more the future of nature will be good. That's for sure.
Lake Nipissing.
That's where we have to hold back,
Eagle Lake.
and we have to study, and we have
Rideau
to understand
Lakes in Ottawa.
what that means for this river. We can't replace this river.
Damn, not even making it.
Trench channels and open lakes and rivers that run some...
Jesus Christ, man.
We leave you tonight on this World Rivers Day with a rare look at one of the biggest in the world. The stunning St. Lawrence River system connects the Great Lakes to the Atlantic Ocean. Millions of people live on its banks, but few have seen beneath the surface, like a Montreal woman who dove into the darkness to shine a light. CTV's Genevieve Boschman explains.
The St. Lawrence may flow a stone's throw from downtown Montreal. But for experienced diver Nathalie Lasselin, exploring its depth, showcasing its vital role, emerged as an extreme adventure.
I just want to die as an old lady, not underwater, never, never.
Lasselin has explored the waters of the world, documenting her travels. But more than a year and a half ago, she decided to take a closer look at the river flowing in her backyard.
I explored the Arctic, I explored cave, in remote area in China, all those places, and I'm like, what's it like down there?
Her plan was to dive from one tip of the island of Montreal to the other. That would keep her beneath the surface for more than a day. The goal to highlight pollution in the city's source of tap water. As part of the project, she pulled out 300 kilograms of junk from a stretch of water earlier this year and collected samples, analyzed them, found pesticides and drugs.
Grande aventure.
She set out last week for the dive with her team, intent on surfacing 70 kilometers later, though that would prove mission impossible.
I fucking guess so. How do you plan on...
On that day, beautiful weather drew out pleasure crafts and so traffic tie-ups around the seaway. She had to navigate her underwater scooter closer to shore in a mess of weeds that jammed her propeller and reduced visibility. So that slowed her progress to a crawl, and about halfway through she had to surface for a 2-hour break. But she plunged back in, continuing the adventure, trying to control her path, avoiding rocks, taking short breaks under the water. Laslin finally reached her goal after more than 30 hours of diving. She was exhausted, her body battered.
I wasn't that close to shore.
But Laslin says it's her responsibility
Bro, the
to
St. Lawrence
raise
River is
awareness.
amazing. I love it. Marvel.
A 30-day hardship-filled trip by canoe. In 1639, problem that will not go away. The British government realized that the country's economy traveled by river. Merchants needed control over the entire valley. Because of the lagging economy of Lower Canada.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I gotta go switch laundry. Lucy's gonna be home. I got a headache. I need to drink water and start dinner and then just fucking vibe with the wife tonight. Appreciate you guys. Enjoy whatever content ends up happening this evening. I will see you all probably tomorrow. But, you know, everybody that's here talks to me every day. So, I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.